Hey guys, welcome back to College Football 25, and today we are putting Bobby Boucher into College Football 25. And we are going to be a run stopper. Like I said, we are putting Bobby Boucher in College Football 25.
Time to choose your mental abilities. These will help to separate you from other players. They can be upgraded. Let's take one final look. Once you hit that confirm button, your road to glory begins. Welcome to National
And we are
Signing
going
Day.
to commit to
You selected your school.
LSU Tigers.
College football career begins. If you have aspirations to see the
To the
field,
LSU
pay
Tigers.
close attention to the depth chart.
Because he is
If
from
you guarantee
Louisiana.
a dream scholarship, you can be a walk-on at any school. Plus, there's always the transfer portal. Now it's time to pack your bags.
Here we are,
and
committed to
go.
LSU.
Good luck on your career. I'll be rooting for you. Oh, and before I go, welcome to your freshman year. It's time to spend the skill points you have already earned to upgrade your player. Additionally, each week, you will need to manage your workload. Activities like practice will earn you coach trust. And as your coach trust increases, you can improve your spot on the depth chart and gain more play calling flexibility. Now, let's get to work.
Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, Allegiant Stadium, home of the Oakland Raiders, but today, home to the start of another exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
3 and 25.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Moss. Nice move to stay on his feet. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. People like to say, they'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Touchdown, USC! Line gets set, 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's 4. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. A completion, but not quite enough for the 1st down. 3rd down coming for this offense. Caught over the middle. It's O'Neal. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, this defense knew they had to get off to a fast start here in this.
Offense set on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Branch. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. The give to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their...
The Trojans have this offense rolling.
Here we go.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's O'Neal.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Okay, 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Fox. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The offense set for a 1st down play.
42, Spider. Reload. Hey, hand.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Might as well give it to him again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that... 4th and 2. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock.
And we lose our opener with 0 tackles, 7-31 against USC. What a loss in the books as we take a loss.
And your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, home of the Bayou Bengals and the stadium called Death Valley since the late 50s. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see, the Pandas taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keep... And that pass is intercepted. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It's a defense that...
Here comes the offense on first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
They're trying to get to him. He'll pull it down and run. Got room at the 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
It's
time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific game from there in Death Valley. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defense.
And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Benson. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful.
First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And it's just been that.
And here comes the offense on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion.
Here we go. Now this offense is back on the field. Here we go. Set. Looking to move it through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. We've reached the 2-minute warning. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it.
And we go on to win our first game against FCS Southeast in a blowout win. Bobby Boucher finished the game with 2 tackles.
continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports. When they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Line getting set on second down. To the air, it's Sellers. They're bringing heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Coming after him. Pocket starts to collapse. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Man, this home crowd...
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Handoff to the lone back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to do as a defense.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Gonna run it. It's Sanders. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment.
1st down for this offense.
Single. Set.
Wide receiver shows motion. Give to the running back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Looking to buy time. Still running at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Third down coming up.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And you got to wonder if this offense is going to go for it here. They're trailing.
Offense getting set for first down.
Let's go.
On the run, it's Sanders. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And when it's third and so long, it's very...
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it.
What a game for the LSU Tigers as we go on to win our second straight game against South Carolina.
Find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the... You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Looking downfield, it's Garbers. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their...
First down here for the offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Bruins want to pick up the tempo. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to get to him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum.
One more snap coming before halftime. To throw, it's Garbers. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in Death Valley than you? A captivating game so far. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw.
A first down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed behind the line. It's Harden. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bruins in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. Quick strike complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Well, I love the job in cover.
Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just...
Offense set on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they get him again. This has not been the...
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got him, and they convert. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season down,
And we go on to win and another blowout win against UCLA, 24-0, as Bobby Boucher makes 2 sacks in one game.
More confidence in David. When you start making plays, you start stringing W's together. That's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
that's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And we win the game 24-0. And we are this close from starter as we almost are ready to take the starting spot. And we are ranked 21 in the nation. And our stats are looking pretty good as we have 3.5 sacks, 9 tackles, 7 solo, 2 assists. But we could be better. And we have won SEC Defensive Player of the Week. And we have won National Defensive Player of the Week against UCLA with 3 tackles for loss. And we are now Defensive Player in the nation. So we are now getting recognition. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Stay tuned for Bobby Boucher and the LSU Tigers.